Hello everyone, welcome back. Apparently I fucked up mic last time and I'm really sorry. I was thinking about doing random, but Gamma said Eve, so let's do Eve. Because I didn't want to do another Eden run, not yet at least. I've been doing Eden runs a lot lately. So let's do an Eve run. Let's do an Eve run. Because it has been a while. Ah! I am honestly not quite sure how I made it through that. I'm really not quite sure how I made it through that. I figured I was gonna get wrecked. So, you know, dead bird, razor blade for stealing our health to make stuffs, poor Babylon activating at a full heart. So, you know, it's Eve. She's pretty interesting. She's pretty good. She's nowhere near as bad as she was in regular Afterbirth. That's for sure. So, let's see if I can get this guy over here. Oh! Damn it! So close. I'm not really worried about the fires. Except for the ones I need to kill. You know what though I am worried about? I'm gonna take a drink because my mouth is super dry. Hello, Royal Bloom. How are you doing today? I apologize, you guys, for this weekend and not being here. Our dear Gamma has returned, so I have my alarm clock again. Because Gamma is awesome. He's my alarm Gamma. Oh! There are enemies there. I'm gonna worry about them. They might hit me. Now, pills are always bad, but I'm gonna take it anyway, because I like living on the edge. I like pushing it to the limit. Something, something, something lyrics to the song, push it to the limit. Nice. Good pill. That's probably gonna be the only one. Hey, buddy. Okay. No. Not in the danger zone. Not yet. The danger zone comes later. So I'm saving Horror Babylon for the boss room, in case you were wondering why it's not active now. Guess I'm just gonna save it for the boss. Sabzi, we need to watch Season 6 of Archer. Sabzi and I watch... Despite the fact that she lives in Australia, I make sure that she gets a copy of each season of Archer, and we watch it together. Because I have it on, and I can watch it on Netflix. And Season 6 is now up on Netflix, so... Could you not, Mr. Fly? You are super fucking annoying! And I'm gonna kill you right in the goddamn face! I'm gonna wait until he comes out a little bit, just because this is gonna drive me fucking nuts there. Suck it, bitch. I'm not a big fan of the Turdlings. They're kind of a shitty boss. Oh, that sucks. Nice. Okay. Oh, that knockback saving me. Thank goodness. So I wasn't going to comment until Gamma had said something because I didn't want to ruin it. But I had asked about how ECCC went already. And the worst part about it is, like, he apparently didn't have a very good time because Murphy's Law is the thing that exists. But it's one of those things where that's everything that he described is kind of why I stopped going to conventions. Your friends end up being liabilities because either they don't spend any time with you at all and they disappear, or because they won't make any decisions themselves, so you end up having to leave them around like lost fucking puppies, and it's not fun. Hotels will usually screw you. I stopped going to conventions because hotels always screwed me. Correct. Ooh, cheers up.
Cheers up.
Hotel, because friends always screwed me out of hotels. Like one year, back when I used to go to Otakon, which is the biggest anime convention over on the East Coast, I used to go there every year. And we'd have shit like, one of the years, I had a hotel reservation. It was under my name. It was at a nice hotel, like a block and a half away, and you could take the Sky Lane to walk to the convention center with only having to cross one intersection on the street. You only had to cross one. So it was really nice. It's a speed up on the size, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, Krampus. But, like, the hotel was in my name, right? And they all decided, hey, let's get a different hotel room that's further away, but is a little bit cheaper. Like, just outside the city limits, or whatever the hell. So they tell me this as we get there. It's like, motherfucker, I can't cancel a goddamn hotel reservation.
Bombs are
In that case, I can't cancel the hotel reservation. It's less than 24 hours beforehand. I'm stuck with this now. Oh well. So they all left, and I was stuck with this, like, several $100 hotel room that I was gonna split with 3 other people, and suddenly I was on the hook for the whole thing. Welcome back, Sabson. And he told me that that was the kind of thing that happened to him, and I gotta say, I totally understand why it would ruin the con experience, because it did the same fucking thing to me. Because people suck. I do not have totally shitty friends anymore because I don't speak to any of those people. Because they were dicks who cost me hundreds of dollars that I could have spent on con merchandise, and they fucked me out of that. Are you kidding? So I don't have totally shitty friends anymore. I had totally shitty friends. Those fuckers can rot in wherever the hell they are now. Well, we'll go to the crawl space. Ew. Tech 2.0 is absolute fucking trash. So, like, I totally understand, and I very much sympathize with Gamma over what happened. And I feel really bad. Because I've been there. And I know how shitty it is when people fuck you out of that kind of thing. Especially for, you know, like, what's usually the one vacation a person gets a year. Because cons are expensive, yeah? Cons are super expensive. That was my one weekend away. Yeah, our pills are pretty decent so far. I totally sympathize with Gamma, and I wish that his experience had gone better. Because he described several similar things to what happened to me. Similar, not identical, but similar. Oh right, I get it, push the limit, because the razor's edge. That's why I made that connection. I've been sitting here thinking about that while I was ranting the whole fucking time. Because I'm a goddamn moron. small. Gimme. Okay, I want that, because that's a really good item. It's damage and range up, it's great. Sitting here thinking like 5 minutes about that stupid push it to the limit thing. But yeah. Conventions kind of suck, honestly. They're a lot of fun if you get to go with the right people, but they just suck a lot if you don't have the right group. And I mean a lot, a lot. Exactly, never rely on other people, because people suck. Most of them are shitty. Sturgeon's Law applies to people too. Very much so. 90% of people are crap. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good trinket, because I don't need the other one. So now we don't need a shop key. We can just go into shops for reasons. So if I get the 15 cents I need, we'll totally check that out. Okay, that's an orbital, so a good orbital, like, it'll do stuff for us. He's a pretty cool dude. Secret should be right there. No? Wow. Meh. Okay, so now the shop is totally worthwhile. The deal is always... Hold on, I gotta read this. The deal is always, if you're going to let someone else handle the hotel, you're bound to whatever hotel deal they have. Exactly. Ooh, options. Definitely. Definitely. Problem was that the first time your friend even handled the hotel really in the first place, the hotel didn't handle our reservation right either. Yeah, I wish that Gamma lived closer, because I would give him a very big hug for having all that shit happen. However, I'm going to change gears real quick, and I'm going to talk about the shittiness that is my family. And the shittiness that is getting into an accident. So I found out that it's going to cost me an extra $150 above what I thought it was, because my insurance, the way they had explained it when I got it, get the money beforehand. Well, the idea was to get the money as we, you know, when we got there. Anyway, but no. What was I saying? What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. So the way that my insurance had explained the thing was that coverage, the way the deductible worked was that it was $100 if I was not at fault, and it was $250 if I was found to be at fault. That's the way they explained it a while ago. But it turns out it's actually $100 if it's anything that, you know, a tree, a deer, etc. It's $250 if it's a motor vehicle collision, if another car hits me or if I hit another car. So I'm a little bit pissed off about that, because that's going to cost me extra money. And the worst part is that usually Sundays are my best days at work. Like, they're the days that I make good money. We were so incredibly dead on Sunday that I made less than 50 bucks. And not because of anybody's fault, except for the universe hating me, but just straight up because it was a really nice day out. Not really. And I'm pretty sure no one was, you know, everyone was like breaking out their grills for the first time, you know, in the spring. And I totally understand. So, hopefully, this coming weekend will be good financially for me, or shit's gonna suck. Now, please don't take that as to think that I'm asking for money, because I'm not. I understand that there is a button down there, but do not take this as a plea for anything, because I think that begging for money is a scummy thing to do. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. So anyway, so I find out all this nonsense, which sucked. I called up my insurance first thing in the morning, Ah! I called up my insurance first thing in the morning to find out if there'd been any updates on the claim. So it turns out that neither of the other two people involved in the accident had responded to my insurance company's calls. They'd either just straight up dodged the call, or they had just, you know, hadn't gotten it yet. Now, I understand that a lot of this happened over the weekend, so if anything had been mailed out, they wouldn't have got it until Monday. Which is why I waited until Monday to call, because I knew that the weekend kind of ruined everything. Threw things off. And there's no point in getting, you know, there's no point in calling on Sunday, because they're not going to have anything. But yeah, so it turns out that none of the other people involved in the accident had spoken to my insurance yet. Which, again, sucks because mine is the only car that got fucked up. Everybody else's car was pretty much fine. Mine's... Do you guys want me to do a knife run? I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna pause it, and you guys can tell me if you want me to do a knife run or not. So anyway, you donate blood money? Oh. Yeah, I wish. So anyway, I ended up... I told the people, on my end, on my insurance, I gave them the claim that had been started by me. Again, I had to start the fucking claim on these other people's shit, because they didn't call their insurance. Yes, take both. I passed them the knife last time, so take it this time. Okay. Wow. Way to suck me. That's fine. So I gave them the new claim number that I had started up and all that good shit. Because, yeah. Fuck you guys. They're gonna pay. And, like, I was scared. I didn't want to take the car to the shop because... You know, each insurance company, they usually have proprietary deals with different shops. So, you know, if I go to the repair facility that my insurance has, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the repair facility that their insurance uses. And I didn't want to take my car in first thing in the morning, only to find out that the other company was going to cover it, and that they don't go through that insurer. They go through a different one. I'm just gonna use this for the for the thing. Let's hold on to this for now. So, yeah. So my insurance said that they hadn't been able to get a hold of anybody, and that the best thing to do would be to just take my car, get it repaired, and they can make the other insurance company reimburse them on the back end. So, you know, my insurance pays for me right now. My insurance makes their insurance pay them later. Which I'm okay with. Reroll rewards. Nothing? Okay. And I'm fine with that. Ew, Abel, gross. So I ended up... But here's the kicker. So I called the I called the repair place and I said, you know, hey, are the parts in yet? And they go, yeah, they're on order. We're gonna get them soon. So I go, okay, well, what time do I have to have the car there by? Well, we like you to have it here by, at the, you know, between 11:30 and noon. At the latest, we want you to have it here at noon. I'm like, ah, shit. Because I don't have a ride. So I call some family members. I know that, like, I'm not going to call my father because he's a complete and total cock. My mother, I know, has work. And, so I'm like, alright, well, maybe I'll call my grandparents. So I call up my grandparents. My step-grandfather answers the phone now. Now, for clarification, these guys fight constantly, every fucking day. They're arguing about stupid shit that no one cares about. That's what they do, is they argue about shit. So anyway, step-grandfather picks up the phone. And I'm asking about this, and they're like, well, your grandmother has a doctor's appointment. And that's fine. She's got fucking cancer. I understand that she has to go to treatments. I understand that. You know, I'm a reasonable human being. I tell them what's going on, and, you know, they say, well, maybe afterwards. I go, okay, that's fine. At that point, my grandmother pipes in. they had both answered the phone separately, and she sat there quietly. And as soon as he said something, yeah, they pretty much married out of spite. Oh, we'll double our keys now. So as soon as she says something, he gets all rude and says, "I'll let you guys talk," and hangs up right away. Just immediately click. I guess she heard that and thought, oh, he doesn't want to listen to me talk about shit, I'll hang up the phone. So they both fucking hang up the phone, and I'm on the line all alone with no one. Fucking, these people act a tenth their age. You know, they're like in their 70s, and they act like they're 7. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I ended up calling the rental place that my insurance goes through. I called this rental place. Ow. Damn it. You son of a bitch! Fuck the blow, man. So I called the rental place, and it turns out that they could come to get me. Really? We're not gonna make boss rush anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So yeah, the rental place says that they apparently had misunderstood and thought that it was the plan in the first place was for them to come and pick me up at the repair facility, which is apparently something they do fairly frequently. I was unaware of this because the only other 2 times that I've had to rent a car were due to deer hitting me, and both of those times, you know what? I'm gonna save myself a little bit of backtracking. I'm gonna put this right here. Anyway, both of those 2 times I had a ride, and I was able to pick the car up. So, I ended up going to this fucking place, and goddamn, apparently the guy had to drop off someone, like their previous customer. They had to drop them back off at the, at their repair place, at the, you know, on the back end of the trip, because I sat there, despite the fact of telling them, hey, I gotta be there at, you know, this such and such time, and him saying, yeah, we'll probably get there a little bit early. I ended up having to wait an extra 40 minutes, so I was there until like 12:40 before the rental car showed up. So, that's been my ordeal. I just wanted to let you guys know about it. I thought you might be interested in what's been going on. And again, please don't take any of this from me, you know, to assume that I'm begging for monies, but just story of how it's been. Where's my shop? There it is. Oh, I guess I had to backtrack anyway. Oops. Really? Mom's Arcade. I'm gonna pass on that for right now. Yes, at least they delivered the car. So I have a little 2015 Nissan Sentra to use for the time being. I'm just waiting until I get a better trinket, by the way. Like, this one's not super great. It's kind of meh. So that's my life. I got a lotto ticket the other day, because it's up to 184 million, and I figure, you know what? I've had a really long string of bad luck, of absolute shit luck, so who knows? Maybe this will be the thing that goes right in my life. Now, for the record, because I know that, you know, gambling is a problem with some people, I only get a ticket like once every couple of months. I'm not the kind of person who banks on the lottery. I'm just like, was kind of on a whim. I was like, yeah, the jackpot's getting up there. Maybe I should get a ticket. That's my mentality. I know better than to think that I should play it once, twice a week and waste money. I figured, what the hell's $2 at this point, right? What's $2 at this point? I'm already out hundreds of dollars, and I'm gonna... Whoops. I'm definitely gonna be calling my insurance once the ordeal is over. Like, once everything is settled. No, okay, not that bad. Once everything is settled, I'm gonna be calling my insurer, and I'm gonna basically beg that my insurance rates don't go up. Hot bombs. Alright, not soy milk this time. Yay! I'm basically, yeah. I can't afford a rate increase. Dude, I don't even gamble in Isaac that much anymore. I remember when it used to be a running joke. I'm not gonna say meme. But I remember when it used to be a running joke about me having the gambling of Isaac to try and salvage a run. And either I've just gotten better at the game since then, or gambling just sucks now, because I almost never have to gamble anymore. Yeah, look up. Back in Barcelona. My car is colored Barcelona red. So, Sabzi pointed out, I told her about this little Nissan Sentra that I've got as my rental car. And she said that the colors reminded her of Air Force One, so... God fucking damn it! Jesus. So anyway, she said that the car's colorings reminded her of Air Force One, so... both major lotteries are multi-state. God, I really don't like being mad. I hate outbursts. Like, my rants are one thing because those are kind of meant to be for kicks. You know, those are kind of meant to be silly. And very rarely are they actually me seriously being mad. But I hate being angry and having outbursts like that. I really do. I don't like being angry. Anyway, yeah, but both major lotteries are multi-state deals. Ugh, fuck this. Okay, I had to go back and take that before I lost it. We're gonna die. Also, like everything else in Isaac, gambling sucks now. Yep. Fuck. Thanks for screwing me out of a double room game. Let's see, Tinted Rocks. Fuck, I haven't seen one. So yeah, things have been shitty lately. And I know you guys know that, I just, you know, kind of wanted to tell you what's been going on. And like the worst part about it is that last week work was really good. You know, I was making like, counting the tips that I make and counting, wow, this guy's just gonna pay out a bunch of crap. Counting the tips that I make and my hourly, I was making like around, I don't know how many tips. I don't know off the top of my head. But anyways, counting both forms of income, tips and hourly, I was making like the equivalent of $14 and $18 an hour. And then this week I made jack shit. We're talking, it was so slow, I made like 40 bucks. Both nights. Or all 3 nights. It was ridiculous. I got plenty of keys. There's the gups. So gups and power. I'm actually going to leave the razor blade, because I don't think they're going to be getting another health up anytime soon. So we're going to hold on to the gupster. I do. I have the gups and the power. God damn it. Okay, now I gotta not take damage. Though, wait a minute, but Guppy doesn't fucking matter because it's this run. Guppy's really only good for flight right now. Because we have the knife. Because we have the knife. So Guppy is pretty useless. I'm gonna do another one. You know what? No, let's not. Let's not do another one. Let's not. Let's be upset about ourselves. Fucking ethereal champion that just went over the rocks I was hiding in. And Guppy's collar didn't work for me. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this minor update of my continual run of bad luck for 29 whole years. And it's what, it's April now, so we got 4 more months, boys and girls. 4 more months. 4 more months and 9 more days, and it'll be a 30-year streak. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.